Welcome to your Taurus horoscopes for the week ending June 15th, and lots of stuff going on. Things are calming down and amping up at the same time. It's kind of sort of a weird time to be a Taurus. We finally have Jupiter, who's been in Taurus for a really long time now, well, a year. Um, and we finally have Jupiter leaving, gone, and Mars is coming in officially. Kind of officially happened last week, but we're literally kicking off the week with Mars in 0 degrees. And Mars is coming into Taurus in a square with Pluto. Now, Mars is still focused on finances, very smidgen of the finances, but it is still focused on finances and moving into long-term goals. So we're really talking about our long-term financial goals. This challenge with Pluto, which is your source of power and change and transformation and growth, but it's retrograde. And so it actually feels like a person that you love is stifling you rather than being there to hold you up while you continue to be the amazing person that you are. This person feels like they are just squeezing the life out of you. They're stifling you in some way, shape, or form. And it's really frustrating. And it's even the most frustrating on Sunday, right at the beginning of the week, when the moon comes in, moves into a square with Mars, moves into opposition with Pluto, and amplifies this by like a lot. And with the moon's focus on those that support you, it just, it's one of those situations where you're in a jam, you feel stuck and there's nobody there to help you. And it's can be so intense when that happens. But every single time I've been in that situation, which is quite a few times, and I have a massive support system. So you would think that it shouldn't happen, but it does. And it happens for a reason. It happens because you have to be your biggest advocate. You have to be your biggest support system. And sometimes, actually not sometimes, all the time, growth happens when you're by yourself. When it's just you and your inner guidance, and you know that there's no way that your inner guidance could be wrong. This is exactly what you need to do. And it's a very emotional experience when that happens. And to help that, because there is help, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, we still have Uranus. And Uranus is in a grand sextile with Pluto, which is causing a problem with Mars, but not with Pluto. And Neptune. Neptune is focused on relationships. Pluto is still sitting in those that love you. So we're really talking about those close-knit relationships. While Uranus's focus is on your long-term goals. So I kind of feel like, sometimes we just keep looking at the same person and we're so focused on the fact that they're the ones that are supposed to be supporting me. How come they're not supporting me right now? We're blind to all the other support that we have. And really, it comes down to being able to identify, to kind of sort of get out of your tunnel vision stage and look around you and see what your opportunities are and what your options are, and stop focusing on the thing you can't control. Oh my gosh, being a fixed sign myself, this is such a big problem because fixed signs just, we can't let go. We just can't let go. Didn't even see it, but I had a cat like literally walk across the screen there. It's so hard to let it go, but you know what? It's not impossible. And the more you work on it, the easier it becomes. And so it feels like you could really be spending all your time on this challenge and how this is making you feel, or you could be spending your time finding a solution that works for you instead of waiting on somebody else to figure out their problem so that you can figure out yours, if that makes sense. That's what I have for you guys this week. I'm Melissa Bruce, a heavy metal psychic. I will probably see you next week. However, things are getting really crazy with my schedule. So I do definitely want to keep the horoscopes going. But just in case, check out my membership. If you're on the list, you get a personalized astrology reading every single week for a very low monthly fee. It's definitely worth it. You should check it out, because the horoscopes I definitely want to get to, but the membership readings are a priority and you will always have it there. So check that out and see what you can see. And if you want to see a sample of the video, which is right on YouTube, unlisted, so only you get it. Basically, if you want to see a sample of it, get in touch with me and I will send you a sample of it so you can check it out. Again, I'm Melissa Bruce, Heavy Metal Psychic. See you next week, hopefully. And you guys make it a great week. Make sure you're focusing on what you can change and not what you can't. Have a great one.